If a saltwater crocodile got into a fight with a great white shark, who would win? Well, let's talk about it, do some stat analyzing, and find out. Now I want to make something clear. This is my personal opinion of the outcome of what would happen if these two creatures got into a fight. And I've based it on the facts of what I know about these two animals, so I guess what I'm saying is take my opinion with a grain of salt. Now let's get into it. To make this fair, I've come up with 7 key components that I think will play a vital role in the fight. These key components are speed, agility, strength, durability, endurance, intelligence, and skill. This will determine who wins the fight and why, starting with speed. This does depend on the circumstances of where the fight takes place, but let's just say that it takes place in the water. The saltwater crocodile has a maximum speed of 29 kilometers per hour, which is a completely reasonable speed. And let's not forget that the saltwater croc is a master of stealth, a silent killer, if you will, which pretty much makes them reptilian ninjas, waiting in the shadows to strike at their prey. While the great white shark has a top speed of a whopping 56 kilometers per hour, which in all fairness makes the saltwater croc's top speed looks like child's play. So this one goes to the great white beast. Now let's go into the next one, agility. This is a tough one because both the saltwater croc and the great white shark are extremely agile creatures. The saltwater croc has a large powerful tail that can be used in more ways than one, and one of these ways can include swaying to and fro when swimming in water. This would of course allow the croc to change directions at an instant to attack prey or avoid danger. The great white shark, on the other hand, is an apex predator that is literally made for swimming, and while that might sound like a shark has the upper hand, the saltwater croc can do the death roll both in water and on land, which gives him a considerably larger advantage against the great white, which is why I'm going to give this one to the saltwater crocodile. Now let's get into the next one, strength. Now, there's a lot of ways that these two creatures' strengths can be compared, but I've decided that I am going to compare their strengths based on their bite force. Saltwater crocodiles have a bite force of 3,700 pounds psi, which is incredibly scary, but what's even scarier is that a great white shark's bite force is 4,000 pounds psi, which is exactly 300 more than a saltwater croc, putting the great white shark in the lead with 2 points. Now on to the next one, durability. Yeah, look, I want to say that this is a tough one, but it's honestly not. The saltwater croc, without a doubt, takes this one due to the fact that they have tough, rough, armored skin that is not easily penetrated, whereas the great white shark has much smoother skin that can easily be cut through without a struggle, which means that this puts our saltwater croc at match point with our great white, with them both having 2 points. Now on to the next one, endurance. Now, this is another close one because both the saltwater croc and the great white shark have great endurance. The saltwater crocodile spends days both on land in the hot sun and in the cold ocean water. While it is a truly remarkable feat for the saltwater croc, it can't compete with the great white shark, which has to endure the cold ocean water for its entire life no matter what. Which is why I'm putting the great white shark once again in the lead with 3 points. On to the next one. Intelligence. Now, this is definitely the toughest one yet because both these apex predators are extremely smart. The saltwater croc has stealth and knows when to strike, and the great white shark has great awareness of its surroundings, which is why I'm going to call this one a tie, which means that if the great white shark doesn't win this next one, there will have to be a bonus round to determine the winner overall. So on to the 7th and possibly final round. Skill. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. This will determine who wins the entire fight. So, who has better skill? Well, the saltwater croc has incredibly powerful ambush tactics that it uses to catch and kill its prey, while the great white shark can smell a drop of blood from hundreds of meters away and has a superior hunting style, which means that the winner of this creature battle is, drumroll please, the deadly great white shark. Now, obviously this can have different outcomes depending on where the fight takes place, but for now, the great white shark is crowned king of this creature clash. Thank you guys so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Better luck next time, Salty. Better luck next time.